In the afternoon at Camp Lake Bear, Amy's mother dropped Amy at summer camp. Amy was scared and shy. She even cried. Rick, the camp counselor, noticed Amy crying, and he told Amy that it'll be okay. There was another kid who was adventurous with black messy hair. He has a red shirt with a T-Rex in the middle. His name is Edmund, a 10-year-old. He saw Amy crying, and Edmund went to Amy and said, "Don't cry. Camp will be fun." Amy, an 8-year-old little girl with yellow polka dot dress, was still shy but held Edmund's hand for once. Rick, the camp counselor, had a brown mustache, and 22 years old at the time, grilled up some burgers and hot dogs on the charcoal grill. Some of the kids had burgers and some kids had hot dogs. There was a box full of small bag of chips and a water bottle. There were even ketchup and mustard if kids wanted some. Amy had a hot dog and Edmund had a burger. After dinner, the campers and Rick went on a short hike, but there was a bear. The kids got scared, but Rick told the campers to stay still. Luckily, the bear went the other direction, and after the hike, the kids returned to their cabins. That night, Rick made a campfire and told the campers, even Amy and Edmund, a ghost story about a ghost bear that haunts the camp. Amy was scared, but Rick laughed and told her that it was only a fictional ghost story. Rick told the campers that there will be a canoe trip tomorrow and an Indian powwow on Bear Rock Island. At bed, Amy thought that she should be like Edmund. It took Amy a while to sleep, but she dreamed about a magic constellation that looked like a bear. She was shy, but the constellation bear said, "Don't be afraid and have fun." The next morning, Amy made a paper butterfly. Amy, Edmund, and the campers wore orange life jackets and got in the red canoes. Edmund told Amy she can ride with him. The water rippled gently, and the kids paddled to Bear Lake. For the first time, there was a smile on Amy. She sat in the canoe with Edmund and thought about handing the paper butterfly to Edmund. As the kids got to Bear Rock Island, Rick, Amy, Edmund, and the campers took off the life jackets, and Rick took off his red cap and wore Indian chief feathers and made a campfire. There was marshmallows, chocolate bars, and graham crackers for s'mores. Amy loved s'mores. Amy, Edmund, and the campers toasted marshmallows and had their s'mores. The kids watched the sunset, and it was dark. The campfire was still going, and Rick started the powwow. He told stories of a great bear and a giant eagle racing for power. Amy thought about the constellations, and she gave a paper butterfly to Edmund. Edmund thanked Amy. After a powwow story, Rick shared some constellations like the Big Dipper and pointers at the end of the cup to show the North Star. When the fire died down, Amy, Edmund, and the campers slept in their sleeping bags. Amy was happy now and was not scared anymore. The next morning, Rick made pancakes, bacon, and eggs over a campfire, and the kids, including Amy and Edmund, had breakfast. The kids put on their orange life jackets and canoed back to the Camp Bear Lake campsite when the parents waited for their kids to take home. Amy smiled at Edmund and said that she will write to Edmund. Edmund smiled again and promised the same thing.